Welcome back. So today we are reacting to a video from Jubilee about trans athletes versus cis athletes. It's going to be a good video, so let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Howard. I've been a swimmer for 13 years and currently I'm on the UCLA triathlon team.
My name's Jing and I've been swimming for 11 years.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I've been playing indoor volleyball for 7 years. I've been playing beach volleyball for 3 years.
My name is Afton. I play women's flat track roller derby and I've been playing since the end of...
Bro, you know what the thing is? It's like you already look like a man. Dyeing your hair green is not gonna make you look like a shorty, bro.
That's a mugshot.
Yeah.
That's a mugshot.
I'm kind of intimidated by what's his pronoun? They, them. I'm scared of they.
Afton.
I'm scared of they.
Just kidding.
Trans athletes have an unfair advantage. Step forward if you agree.
When you first think about like transgender athletes, I guess the first thing you think about is, well, biologically, transition usually happens after puberty, right? So if this biologically male athlete goes through puberty, he gets like better bone structure, he has all these skills that he enhances, all these muscle that he puts on, and then he transitions. Yes, your testosterone levels go down, but you're always just gonna have that like things that you've gone through like during puberty that you have after you've transitioned. So
She said exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're biologically a man, there's just specific, attributes that come with puberty that gives you an advantage over a biological woman. Bone structure, muscle density.
Yeah. And that's why men and women's sports are, like sports in general, are gendered, right? Because if they were to be together, there's gonna be an unfair advantage, right?
I feel like there's always gonna be that advantage.
I think it's dependent on the gender that they are transitioning to. For example, trans women do have somewhat of an advantage. Biological men are naturally born with higher bone density and larger lung capacity and a larger heart, and that's not something that can necessarily be changed with hormones. Of course, this isn't the same for trans men athletes.
How she looks?
I'm getting like...
You thought she was part of the alphabet gang? Yeah, I had a feeling of that, but she's still on the, I would say the right side.
Yeah, the right side.
Well, physically right side, but also,
Yeah, I feel like she's freaky.
Bro,
Freaky,
what are you
bro.
talking? You said she's a freak?
No, like freaky.
Like, what do you mean freaky? Like, she looks freaky. Like, look at the hair parting, bro.
No, I mean like she's freaky.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Intellectually, what did she say that you agree with, fam?
Can I have the disagreeer step forward?
Among cisgender men and cisgender women, there are naturally differences in their anatomy, in their hormonal levels, in their height, bone structure, all that stuff. Like any cisgender woman compared to another might have a different body type.
Yeah.
The problem I see with this argument is that there's a large group of people that no matter what I do in a sport will always automatically assume that I have an advantage. But they're not taking into account hours that I put into practice, hours that I put into weightlifting to become a better athlete. Roller derby is probably 90+% cis women. I get my ass handed to me. Like, yes, I am tall, and I can see that can be an advantage in some sports, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee that I have an advantage.
Oh yeah. What we usually hear in the like news and like politics and stuff is about trans women just because they're in so much prominence because they are winning. Like, I can't remember what her name is right now, but she was a power lifter. She is a power lifter. I think she went to Tokyo Olympics and she's transgender. And they're winning by like a large amount like of weight.
If you truly believe that trans women have an advantage, even with hormones, then that means you truly believe that trans men have a disadvantage, even with hormones. So the argument that you hear most of the time is against trans women. So does that mean that you're okay with trans men having that disadvantage?
When I was like going through high school, I wrestled against females. I had to suppress both my hormones in my body, and I was still able to beat the men too, with my like levels low. Like, and I cut 15 pounds a week. Like that was crazy. But like that's what I'm saying. Like the body is like a shell, and what we do every single day in the practices and the like life lessons that we get, like living 40 years on this earth, you know, we just try to live life the best we can.
It's not about like, yeah, what we put in our body and how we treat our body is important, but biologically, people just have advantages over other people, right? He's saying if you treat your body right, it's equivalent to putting work in the gym. Your body is your temple, so it all depends on how you train your body. But I can never train to be better than Michael Jordan in ball. You know what I mean? Or Kobe, LeBron. They just have that physical stature, the height, the genetics to help them win. I could put 1,000,000 hours a day. It won't work. It just won't work. It's just against me.
Yeah.
That's it.
And this goes back to what we said earlier, like in sports such as boxing, right, which is highly regulated in the sense that you have to be a certain weight class, right? Like, for instance, a 150-pound guy is not going to fight a 200-pound dude, right?
And even if you put a man that's 150 and a woman 150, muscle difference could be different. Yeah. The heart efficiency is different. The lung capacities are different. So it all plays in. Like genetics, at the end of the day, genetics work. Oh yeah. Genetics play in whoever's favor has the best genetics. That's it. Yeah.
Trans athletes should have a separate category in certain sports.
I don't want to say that they should be in a completely different category just because socially and legally, yes, they are that gender that they transition to, and putting them in another category just seems, from hindsight, it seems wrong. But as an athlete, like in the sporting world, it just does seem a little bit unfair if you classify them.
The danger of it is that you're possibly outing somebody. In America alone, there's several places that it's still extremely dangerous to be an open transgender person. To say that you can't.
The way I see it is, if you're gonna be in a competitive sport where people train every day, put their lives toward it, then you can't have a physical advantage. Yeah. Unfair advantage, right, I'd say, right. Compared to another person. That's the only place where we should draw a line. But you know, if you're walking in public, you shouldn't be harassed for what you want to do. I don't care. Personally, I don't care. You can do whatever. But to me, don't get involved with stuff that, you know, like people train their whole lives for. Yeah. You could, and like they said before, they should have their own, like, you know, trans Olympics or sports, you know? And they'll probably get the Alphabet Gang supports their own, you know? I wish brown people could do the same, but shout out. Anyways.
Perform unless you're in this group. There's just a lot of safety reasons for that individual that it's not good. Second thing, where does the line draw? You're saying swimming, and you had mentioned earlier that like height was an advantage. Did I go through puberty as a male? Yes. But in order to say that I have an advantage because I was born with testosterone is the equivalent of saying that, oh, I went to this gym one time and I lifted and I had a protein shake, so I should never have to take a protein shake again because it's in my body.
Going to the gym is not the same as going to puberty. Going through puberty involves a lot of hormones, a lot of growth that only occurs to men. Testosterone is a masculine hormone. Yeah. Produces hair, produces, you know, muscle growth, heart capacity, lung capacity, all the capacities. And you're comparing that to going to the gym and taking a protein shake. They doesn't know what they is talking about. They need to understand what they is first before talking about other people.
Are we going to start making categories for cis athletes? Okay, you're in a category if you're 5'9" and above. 5'7" to 5'9", you know, 5'5" to 5'7", weights, like all those things. It's like, exactly where is the line drawn?
I mean, they do.
I mind they do that.
They do have
They
that.
do that all the time.
They have it for boxing,
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Do you see any 5'7" guys in the NBA? WNBA?
Can you imagine like a 120-pound guy fighting a 200-pound?
Oh my
big
god, like
punch?
fighting Mike Tyson. So to cut it short, I feel like we shouldn't prohibit what trans people can do in terms of overall sports.
No.
But when it comes to, very competitive, physically demanding sports, we should definitely put like limits to what they can do because some of them have advantages over cis women.
Yep.
No, but in reality, do whatever you want with your life as long as it doesn't affect other people. Don't force your own beliefs on people.
Yep.
And that's it.
We'll catch you guys in another video. I don't know when. Probably soon.
Let us know what you want to see. Also, follow our TikTok, Instagram. We should make an OnlyFans.
We should.
Shit, if we're recording at this time.
Yeah. Oh, it's booty call out.
Mm-hmm. I'm homosexual, okay? I said
Look, you know I love a tiger. She got the buns I admire. I'm at the butt, I bet your car. I'm about to say Audie the wire. You know I love a tiger. I stood on her ass like a tire. She like Poppy on fire. She like Poppy on fire.